They were supposed to be unbreakable. But in the West, a handful of rebels did what no empire expected. They said, no, this is the spark that started 1,000 years of East versus West. The Rise and Fall of the Persian Empire, Part 8. The Greco-Persian Wars, the Ionian Revolt. Chapter 1. The Empire Meets Resistance. For decades, the Persian Empire had grown unchecked. Kingdoms fell, cities surrendered, armies vanished. But on the distant edge of empire, in the cities of Ionia, something changed. There, under Persian control, lived Greeks, independent, proud, and restless. And in 499 BCE, they rebelled. Chapter 2. The Rebellion in Ionia.
Let all the cities burn if it means we stand free.
The Ionian cities, led by Aristagoras of Miletus, sparked a revolt that would spread across the Aegean. They were joined by Athens and Eretria, whose ships and soldiers struck deep into Persian territory. They marched to Sardis, a major Persian city, and set it ablaze. The burning of Sardis was not just symbolic. It was a direct message to Darius. The Greeks would not be ruled. Chapter 3. Darius strikes back. The news reached Darius, the great king, who ruled from the Indus to the Aegean, was enraged. To him, this was not merely rebellion, it was treason. He sent armies and ships to the coast. By 494 BCE, the revolt was crushed. Miletus was destroyed, its people enslaved, its culture erased. And yet, Darius remembered not only the rebels, but those who supported them. He would not forget, and he would not forgive. Chapter 4. The Fall of Miletus. Miletus had once been the jewel of Ionia, a thriving hub of trade, thought, and power. It was the birthplace of philosophy, a city of visionaries and explorers. But when rebellion came, it became the symbol of defiance. And Persia does not forgive defiance. In 494 BCE, Persian forces besieged the city. Its walls fell, its streets were overrun, its people enslaved or executed. The city was leveled, its temples burned, its culture erased from the map. To the Greeks, it was a tragedy. To the Persians, it was a lesson. And across the Greek world, the fall of Miletus would echo as a warning. This is what happens when you rise against the King of Kings. Chapter 5. The war becomes global.
May Ahura Mazda grant me victory over these liars, and protect Persia from the chaos they bring.
With the coast secured, Darius prepared for a greater war, not just against rebels, but against the Greek world itself. The empire would expand west. Athenian arrogance would be punished. The next campaign would show the world what happens when a king is crossed. The stage was set, but fate had other plans. Chapter 6. Darius prepares for war. Following the suppression of the Ionian Revolt, Darius turned his attention toward the west. Athens had supported the rebellion. Eretria had sent ships, and for that, they would pay. In 490 BCE, Darius ordered a campaign against Greece. Not led by himself, but by his trusted generals, Datis and Artaphernes. They crossed the Aegean, they sacked Eretria, and then they landed at Marathon. The Battle of Marathon would become the king's final word to Greece. A warning from the Empire, sharp and swift.
But what happened next would shock the ancient world.
This chapter may be over, but the battle has just begun. In the next episode, the Battle of Marathon, where a small Greek city-state would defy the might of Persia. Step into history, witness the rise, only on Tales Lost in Time.